Hello. Um, this video is I'm gonna try to be short on it and try to be, what is it called? Try to be the best I can in this video. Um, I know not everybody goes through this, but I know I have gone through this with certain people who are drama queens or drama boys. This video is going to be on the subject of, see if I can get it right, narcissists and people who have those behaviors and my thoughts and ideas on those. Um, Honestly, I believe that a lot of us have narcissistic attitudes sometimes and behaviors, whether we want to admit it or not. And what I know of a narcissist or narcissistic person or a behavior is very self-centered person that is obsessed with themselves and loves themselves. And in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with loving yourself, but when you overdo it and exaggerate yourself and just too much, especially on media when you're always posting pictures of yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just sometimes it's overkill in my opinion. But something I've learned with these type of behaviors and these type of people is it's very toxic to be around personally in my opinion, and it's draining. And it upsets me because I have seen it with people that I've known, people in my family, my ex, and just some of the things to be aware of and to know when you're dealing with those type of people. I'm not saying there's no hope for those type of people or no hope to be associated with those people, but something I've learned personally, I don't like associating with those people. I don't like being put in a situation or being put in constant battle with those people because they pretty much manipulate you. They pretty much get you in that predicament where you feel like you have to abide by their rules, and they make rude comments to you and they just try to twist your words. And I know a lot of people, they're more knowledgeable than I am on these type of things, but just my experience in life with these type of people, I don't personally want to associate with, because they're not helping me in any way. They're just tearing me down. They're draining the life out of me like literal vampires. And it's not helping you any way you look at it. And so, I mean, if it's really hard when it comes to family members. I'm not saying my family personally, but I know a few that I personally know. Sometimes you have to cut ties with these people. Sometimes you can't associate with them. Sometimes it's just they're there, but you can't really remove yourself from the situation. You can, but sometimes they're there. And I mean, I could make a series on this. I can make a book about it, but if you are in these type of situations, or if you're involved with certain people or associate with with people who are like this, and there's so many things, there's a whole list of what narcissists are and their behaviors, but all I really know is they're just self-centered, rude, and just try to control you in every aspect of your life. And they put you down and they criticize you and they manipulate you and they make you feel worthless when you try to fix things with them. And no matter what you do, it just seems like you're not good enough for them. And it just seems like over and over you're in an endless cycle. And it's like, I just sit there to myself. I'm like, seriously, I used to tolerate people like this. I used to get to that point. I just need to talk to people. But there's so many people out there to talk to that you don't have to associate with those people. It's like, what is the point? If they're putting you down, if they're draining the life out of you, if they're sucking your energy literally, because there be times I deal with people like this and it's like, I have no energy to think. And it's like, what is going on? So, in my opinion and my advice to anyone dealing with these people, as much as I don't want to say it, don't associate yourself with these people. Cut them out, or just try not to talk as much to them if they're causing stress, if they're causing anxiety. And that's one thing I found. I found out when I associated myself more with these type of people, my health seemed to get worse. My outlook in life started just crumbling in front of me, and I dealt with stress before, but not feeling drained all the time or feeling like I can't really be myself or say. And that's the thing about these people who are narcissists and have behaviors. You can't give your opinion because they're always right. And it just saddens me how people can just go on days and weeks and try to converse with these people. But in the end, nothing's going to change, not unless a heart transplant literally changes them or something, But an accident or something may not happen in their life to change that, They're just going to live like that. So, my opinion, just don't associate with those type of people. If they're your own family members, the best thing you can do is not talk as much or just skip the conversations if it leads to arguments, or just try not to associate yourself with them. And just, if you go to a family reunion, try not to stay there forever and a day. Just say hi and bye, how are you, Susie? And why put yourself through that dramatic trauma of anxiety and stress? Anyways, if you like this video, like it, subscribe to the channel, and just try not to live with these people or deal with these people. Anyways, bye.